Hi everyone. I've been dying to film a video for some time now. I've just been so incredibly busy. There's several things that I would like to discuss that have happened recently or things that I kind of want to focus on because the reality is because I have such a small audience, you guys are probably very connected to what I'm going through in my situation. So the readings will probably be the most accurate for you. Um, there is a specific topic that I wanted to cover, and that is about a feeling that I had earlier today. Because I've been so busy, I've been a little bit stretched thin when it comes to free time and taking care of myself, really. So, if you have been in the mood lately where you kind of feel like you're being stretched thin, you feel a little bit exhausted, maybe the idea of getting a massage, having a bath, or doing your nails appeals to you, then this is probably going to be a reading for you. Because the thought that I had earlier today was specifically about kind of feeling like doing so much work for people and getting absolutely nothing in return. So, if that sounds like something that you'd be dealing with, then let's just jump right in and see what we can get here. I actually took my Moldavite out today because I think that, it'll help me. It's very strong. I've always been very sensitive to it, so I think it's good for when I do readings. Normally, I think I would like to put it on, but I've just been trying to clear the energy right now so that I can kind of start channeling because it's feeling a little bit stale where I am, so I kind of, lit some, well, I guess I lit some, not Palo Santo, but sage. And yeah, so what I'm going to ask is how can we clear out this energy and what does Spirit want to tell us regarding how the collective has been feeling right now? Spirit, can you give me 3 cards, please? You know what's funny? Is, oh, wow, I got 3 all at once, but this one's separate. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so before I started, I got something, and that was a horse. Like immediately, right away, my first thought was horse, and we have 2 horses here. And that's so interesting because this one came out separate. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man, I'm going to need a moment for these. Okay, so okay, maybe I should center these a little bit. But you could be feeling right now that you are, it's almost like you're kind of having this weight of the world feeling on your shoulders where you wish that you could tell people about your problems, but you at the same time feel like it's not worth it. Maybe you're not feeling backed up by people right now, like you're feeling like a little bit of, I don't know, maybe it's like a lack of community that you're feeling. But I feel like you're still surrounding yourself with people that you love and care about. I don't know why, but I just got that maybe one of your relatives is a musician. That was the random thing. But anyways, jeez. You could be struggling with your emotions because you kind of feel like this is honestly upsetting. It's like a thought of feeling like, wow, I'm doing all this work. I'm such a great person, and nobody is seeing that right now. That's what I'm getting. Nobody's seeing it right now. You feel like you're working so hard. You're such a great person. You're such a great friend. You try your best, and you get nothing. And that can be rather painful. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of I'm struggling with getting the words out. It's the feeling of like if this isn't you, then it's probably not your reading, but it's almost like you have a truth, you have maybe facts, or you have clarity, and you just want to say it, but you're struggling to get it out, and you just kind of want to like yell it at people, but you know that they're not listening. And I guess Spirit is saying that just live in it anyway, because your truth is your truth. And I mean, we can't convince people to see what they can't see. You know, they'll learn for themselves. What a strange message. Yeah, because I'm almost getting like you're keeping something very fruitful to yourself. Like there's a lot that you have to offer. You have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have emotions, maybe you have love and care, but right now it's almost like okay. So there's a damaged side of you that is saying to withhold. Keep everything from everybody. Nobody cares anyway. And that is something from the past that needs to be kind of cleared out. Interesting. Yep, that's what I'm getting. You could be rather busy and overwhelmed. I'm focusing on it looks like his feet have wings right now. So I'm just seeing someone like running back and forth, like, or flying back and forth. You might have not even had time to really think for yourself, but anyway. You could also have an elderly person in your family that needs care right now, whether they be the musician or not. Could be other people. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people. If that's not the case, then take it or leave it. But yeah, this horse energy that came out was all about how this year has been chaotic. And I guess, okay, Spirit is asking you to kind of work with the chaos. Okay, so this is about learning how to deal with the chaos. You're feeling very withdrawn. You're feeling, it's possible that somebody has hurt your feelings as well, Could be a sense of like, well, this person's my family, or this person is my friend, or I trusted this person and they're not listening to me, or they're not getting along with me. There's a lot of frustration here about, it's almost like I can feel it. Like, yeah. This is incredibly specific. But that's good. Exactly what we want. Okay. Yeah, that really came out really strong where it was don't let these people that are bothering you, or this energy that's bothering you, don't let it weigh you down. You know, be like the guy with the winged feet that is, all emotion and truth and power and getting through this year on his horse. Don't let people get in the way of that. Because you already know that you're in the right. You already know what you know. You know who you are. You know your truth. You know your purpose. And you're moving forward pretty strongly. And I understand more than anyone how annoying and frustrating it can be when people, I don't know, just want to completely ignore you. Yep. A lot of frustration right here. A lot. So I'm really sorry if this is something that you're going through. I know it all too well. I just get such a chaotic vibe from this. It's just chaos. The wind is blowing. The clouds are going everywhere. This horse looks terrified. But you know what? The universe is telling you that you can flip all of that around if you just quiet all of this. Because I think a majority of this is, we're responsible for what is in our heads, right? We're responsible for what we think and how we treat ourselves and how mentally stable we are, We can only take care of ourselves in that way. Nobody else can do that for us. So Spirit is saying that you have the power. You have complete power over how you handle these people. And I mean, you already know. If you're listening to this, you already know. You're probably getting a better sense of the people that you can and can't trust. Very interesting. So yeah, I hope that this reading helped, because that's really all this is, time could just be chaotic and stressful. You just need a breather. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to cleanse your space, or cleanse your crystals, or take some time to sit outside and relax. And I wouldn't say it's about taking time for you, but it's about clearing your brain. Clearing all this mind fog that's making you feel very bitter towards people that, and in the long run, if you understand that these people are coming from a hurt space or a triggered place, or they're just, I don't want to say not on your level, because that sounds kind of disrespectful. I just mean sometimes people can't see what you see, and that's okay. That just means that they're on a different path than you. And I know that you understand that. So I'm going to grab a few little pieces of paper here. And then after that, we'll end the reading. But yeah, I just want to... I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you don't remain bitter forever. Okay. Okay, what just came out to me is, again, I was hit with that feeling of, you feel like you're going to be dealing with this forever, and that you have been dealing with this forever. And it just feels like, man, I just wish I had someone on my side instead of what I'm getting. So I'm giving you a hug if this is you. Daydreaming. Okay. So for the daydreaming, I'm getting, I mean, there might be a lot of things that's running through your head right now of like, I wish my life was this way. I wish my life was that way. Something that I've been heavily encouraged to do is to try to manifest from the 5D instead of the 3D. And it's a very interesting concept. Something that I haven't looked much into myself. But it's almost like we have really heavy ties to things that we want in life right now. And then, you know, when you do that to yourself, you're basically just making things worse because, you know, you're getting frustrated because you're like, oh, I don't have this thing. So it just makes you upset, right? The beach. Spirit is telling you to take a walk. It's telling you to put your feet in the water, you know? That's one of my favorite things to do, actually, is go to the beach and walk in the water. It's like the best feeling, honestly. So if you can make it to the beach or the lake, Spirit is inspiring you to do so. And I mean, you can still keep daydreaming, you know? There's nothing holding back the things that you want. It's just you're being very hard on yourself right now, thinking that you can't have these things, and that's what's getting in your way. So, yeah. The best move would be to do whatever you can to clear your head. And this is not a bad thing. Keep daydreaming. I wouldn't say that it's like, it's not necessarily top priority because I feel like things in your life are going well. They're just going slow. You feel like they're taking forever. So I'm with you. I'm sending you hugs because I know it's a difficult place to be in. But another thing that I have been reminded recently is that you have something that a lot of people don't have, and that is the ability to contact spirit or be close with spirit or connect with the universe. Like, I'm getting the sense that you understand these things. You understand why people aren't listening to you. Maybe you're feeling quite lonely, because I did have a card come out. It was one of my emotions cards came out, or was standing out to me, and that was the lonely card. And lonely and distant. Those were the things that came up. So yeah, just clear your head. And I hope that this reading helped. I hope that it kind of clarified things for you. So I hope you have a good one, and I will see you soon.